Hello, and welcome back to Pokémon Stadium 2 for the Nintendo 64. As you can see, I am playing this on my Nintendo 64 with my Crystal version cartridge attached. That way I can use all the same Pokémon that I used in my Pokémon Crystal series, which ended a little while ago. So if you missed any of that, then it might be worth your while to give that a watch, but in either event, I would also suggest that you consider subscribing to this channel, because there's still plenty of great Pokémon Stadium 2 battling still to come. Now, in the previous episode, I made a fool of myself live on camera, as I sometimes do. You see, we went to the Kanto Gym Leader Castle, because that's where we are now, and we challenged Janine of the Fuchsia City Gym. And that battle went so well that I made the executive decision to challenge Sabrina in the same episode, and I now realize that that was maybe a mistake. Perhaps I was overconfident, because Sabrina turned out to be a bit more than the random team of Pokémon that I threw together could handle. And then I pressed a wrong button and went back into that battle again with the same team and lost again. But that second one doesn't count. Don't worry about that. And even when I made a good team, it came right down to the wire. So yeah, Sabrina is a tough gym leader, as her reputation would suggest. So we have learned that maybe we shouldn't tempt fate by doing 2 gyms in one episode. So today we are going to challenge Blaine of the Cinnabar Island Gym. Now, Blaine uses fire types, as I'm sure we are all well aware. So let's see what kind of water types I might want to use. As always, well, not always I guess, but as I have been doing in the Kanto gym battles, I will be trying to use Pokémon that I haven't been using much before. Now, Politoed is actually pretty good, though I've only used it once, maybe. And Kingdra, I think, will also be seeing some use here. But who else? Who else could I use? Sudowoodo! Yeah, Sudowoodo would also be not bad. You see, I have a bit of a problem in Pokémon. And that problem is that of my favorite types, they tend to be weak against fire. And you will note that I use a lot of bug types and a lot of steel types, and actually I'm not using a lot of ice types this time around, but I like ice as well, and those types are all weak against fire. So I often have trouble with fire-type Pokémon, but if I can fine-tune a team to deal with that, Miltank wouldn't be bad. Then maybe I'll be okay in the end. Now, I could use Crobat here, you know, I could. Crobat would not be a bad choice, although maybe not a great one. Still, yeah, Crobat is not the worst. What else? Anything at all from my main party. Donphan, maybe? I mean, Lantern is the obvious choice, but I used Lantern so much in the Johto Castle that I've really been holding back on using it in this one. And last time I used Lantern, I used Hydro Pump for the very first time, because it relearned it upon beating the Elite Four, and let's just say things didn't go very well. But I have only one more Pokemon to use. Maybe I should just throw Houndoom in there. No, I should throw Typhlosion in there, because we saw a lot of Houndoom last episode. And for good reason, because Houndoom really saved the day. Gotta be honest, I could not have done that without Houndoom. So let's use Typhlosion, yeah. I think that will be just fine. How's it going, Blaine? Men who have burning ambition use fire Pokemon. Say your prayers. Oh yeah, there's the Moltres. Uh-huh. I guess we've seen Zapdos and Articuno already. Moltres was bound to show up eventually. Now, who do I use here, though? That is what I must figure out. Now, Sudowoodo would be good, actually. Sudowoodo would be solid. Maybe I should start with Sudowoodo. And then I can save... Ooh, I want to use Politoed, I really do. But I think I should use Kingdra, because at least Kingdra will kind of resist Grass-type Vileplume. Like, it'll be neutral. And as for my final part of my team... Huh. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Would Typhlosion be useful at all? Not particularly. Miltank would hit Mr. Mime, because Miltank has Shadow Ball, which seems to come in handy a lot. I could use Miltank, huh? Or I could use Crobat, who would be bad against Mr. Mime. Maybe this isn't a battle for Crobat. Yeah, maybe Miltank is actually the way to go, huh? Yeah, let's give that a try. And again, if this goes poorly, at least there aren't any junior trainers, so getting back to Blaine doesn't take that much time.
Cinnabar Gym Leader Blaine is coming up. The challenger must tread lightly to avoid being scorched by Blaine's fearsome fire Pokemon.
Again, this is a really cool gym that he's got going on here, and by cool, I mean hot. It looks very warm. Oh, hey, Vileplume. Yeah, good thing I started with Sudowoodo. It's fine. Kingdra or Miltank? Ooh, what do I do? I'm gonna use Miltank. Miltank is my catch-all Pokemon, and I think this is an example of something where a catch-all choice will come in handy. So, what are you doing? Oh, okay. I see. So that's your little game. Well, I am going to use Body Slam, and hope it does a lot of damage. Well, it did not nothing. And you are going to fire that Solar Beam, yeah. Ooh, that did quite a bit, but not half. Which is good, because I think we're all very familiar with Miltank's ability to stay in the battle forever with Milk Drink. What are you doing? Let the sun shine! I wonder why you didn't do that on the first turn. That would have been the smart thing to do. Solar Beam doesn't do more damage in the sun, does it? No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Combatants face each other.
But you are suddenly faster than I am. Via cheating, probably. Okay. But I lived. That's what matters. But you're also just gonna... Oh, I guess you aren't going to be firing those off every turn now. Okay, yeah. Oh, done in. Indeed, and I have 24 HP. Whatever this is, I hope it is slower than Miltank.
Oh, it's Moltres. The opponent is weak.
Oh.
What an opportunity. One Pokemon is capable of going on, but but the other one looks tired.
Well, Moltres, that is terrifying. What should I do? What should I do? Milk drink? Do I just try that? Maybe I'll survive? I mean, Miltank's actually pretty fast, though. Okay, I'm gonna try to survive. Let's see what happens. I am faster than you. Alright. Don't underestimate Miltank. Wing attack. Well, that's not gonna do much. Okay, you know what I am going to do? I am going to stall out this sunlight, because if I have to switch into Kingdra, I want my water attacks to do a lot of damage, and, oh no, not Fire Blast. Oh dear. I'm not surviving another one of those, even if I use Milk Drink. Okay, well, then I believe, Miltank, that your time in this battle is, about over.
It's gripped by paralysis.
But again, never underestimate Miltank. Even on her way out, paralyzes Moltres. Well done. Well done. And is this the end of the sunlight? Or do I send out Sudowoodo? No, that's probably best left for the end. Because surely Kingdra can use Surf and take out Moltres. Yep, there goes the sunlight. Well done again to Miltank, the MVP of this battle. Am I faster than you? Oh, yes I am.
There it goes.
Maybe Moltres isn't that fast. Just maybe.
No, that didn't connect.
Excuse you? Oh right, Moltres is paralyzed. It is not going to be very fast. But
the heated action continues.
okay.
They prepare for battle.
So you have Bright Powder. You are holding a Bright Powder because you are one of the legendary birds. Oh, well then. Oh, Fire Blast. That is 4 times ineffective against Kingdra. You are using the wrong attack.
Battle is unfolding.
I imagine using Wing Attack would actually be more in your favor.
That struck home.
And my poor Surfs are doing nothing. Oh, duck and cover.
Oh, that
And you just keep on missing. Okay, this time the coin flips are flipping up in my favor, it would seem.
but the other one looks tired.
You know what, it really does feel like that sometimes. Anytime an attack has less than 100% accuracy, it really feels like a coin flip. Like, it could be at 99%, and I swear half the time it'll still miss.
There's a big HP difference.
But it's fine. I am once again waiting out this sunlight.
Serious attack.
And if I keep on missing, which I didn't, then that's just, you know, that many more turns I don't need to worry about. And you are done in once more. What is your final Pokemon? I hope it's not something I needed Miltank for.
It's down to the last Pokemon now. The sunlight
Oh dear,
has
yes,
grown weaker.
Clefable.
With the harsh sunlight softening, the battle conditions appear to be changing.
Interesting that the announcer had a special announcement for the sunlight softening.
Okay.
I do wonder how many lines the announcer has. Like, he seems to have lines for any possible situation in this game. That must have been a lot of recording. Let the sun shine! You stop that. I am sick and tired of you doing that.
The white-hot battle continues.
Well, I guess I'm using Dragon Breath now. Maybe I can get a paralysis off here. That weird green Dragon Breath. It's a strange color. And you know Solar Beam. Well, I'm not super afraid of Clefable using Solar Beam. Vileplume using Solar Beam is one thing, but Clefable, maybe a bit less frightening. And boom! There's some more Dragon Breath. And here's another solar beam. I see we are at an impasse.
The hit glanced right off.
But I am not going to survive many more of those. Oh dear, I'm not going to survive many more of those, huh? And Sudowoodo is definitely not going to survive a solar beam. Okay, let's do some math here. Dragon Breath. Actually, Dragon Breath is my best bet, because I really would like to paralyze you. 20% chance?
A light hit.
Okay, I hope I survive. 84. Will I do it?
Solar beam.
It missed! Right! Kingdra! Kingdra is also holding a bright powder! Oh, I got you with your own trick!
They're ready to
Yeah,
go.
you're not the only one who thought of that, Blaine. I also did in the past, long enough ago to forget. Did you just call me a bum?
Settles this battle.
Very rude.
That's it. Stage clear.
And with that, the stage is clear. Okay, you know, that could have gone either way at the end, really. Clefable firing off solar beams, not what Sudowoodo wants to see. I burnt out. There's nothing but ashes left. You did fine, don't worry about it. But with that, we have cleared the Cinnabar Island Gym, and in the next episode, it is time to take on Blue. Yep. Not quite up to Red's level, but Blue is definitely no chump, so I think this is one that we're gonna need to take seriously. But that'll be an issue for next time, because yes, this is the end of today's episode, and I do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I hope that you'll join me again next time for the next exciting episode of this. Till then, ta-ta.